What do you want to do with your music?
I love writing. So just writing it as an outlet is one thing, but I don't know. Other
Well,
than
that's good. I mean, some people say I want to get rich and famous.
No, I'd like to be able to do that and support myself.
Sure.
That would be awesome. Now, whether it's, all that rock star, I tell everybody I want to be a rock star, but, which is true on some level, but,
I think that's a realistic goal.
I would, I don't know. I love music. I love being surrounded by it and by other musicians. They're so creative and you just feed off each other and it's just awesome. They just make you feel better.
You strike me as a songwriter like most of the songwriters I know and most of the songwriters you know too. You write because you have to. You just got to do it. You're compelled to do it. And, I've been writing since I was 9 years old. I don't know why. I just do it.
A lot of people don't understand that,
It's like a dose of medicine.
It is. And there's nothing like it.
It's for sure therapy.
Oh, no question about it.
It is. You got to get that stuff out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. And
it's like
writing,
poison.
and then being able to take and play your own composition and to arrange it. And, like Wes has a studio. So Wes is able to write and play and record and preserve his own stuff. And I do too.
And others. Of course, that's a benefit of having a studio. But the main reason for the studio is to record and preserve others.
That's right.
And we welcome everyone.
I've got, some ideas on songs that I have and like something that you guys haven't heard, I haven't recorded yet, that I would love to come in and just sit down with somebody like Wes that his strength is in the guitar. Mine is not.
Yeah.
That's just not my strong point.
Yeah.
I try to make it work for my writing, but there's ideas that I have that I can't get out there, but I would love to just be able to sit down with some people that is their strength and just get it across and get it recorded to what's in my head that I can't get out there.
Well, you touch on something that's very wise and very much used nowadays, and that's co-writing is what you're talking about. And that's a good thing. That's a great way to grow and expand and learn is to write with other folks, even if it's not on a lyric sense. Usually when they co-write, they're working on lyrics more than anything else.
Oh, that's great too,
but
though.
The music side of the co-write is very important too, because a good arrangement and a good chord progression can really bring something out of the lyrics that might not have been there before. They might make you do something a little different with the melody and with your inflection that maybe you hadn't thought of that could really turn the phrase.
On board again. Glad to have Rachel Raines in the studio tonight. It's such a pleasure meeting you and hearing your songs. Your music is fresh, it's original, and just all the things that make it good for us.
It just seems like this hour disappeared, though. It's almost over, and that's a shame.
Hard to believe. We still have a song coming up, though, but now you participated and competed in West Tennessee Idol in the past. Tell us about that, and went on to compete in some national competition as well, right?
Some little show that nobody ever heard of.
I did the West Tennessee Idol thing a couple years ago. I made it through a few stages and then didn't make it past that. I don't know if I just picked a bad song or what, but I kind of got my butt kicked. But man, it was fun.
That is
it was a
crucial, though.
blast.
Song selection and arrangement is absolutely crucial.
And I think I just picked one that wasn't complicated enough.
But now after then, you went on to compete at American Idol, right?
I did, and I had a good time. That was a cool experience.
I bet.
I went to Chicago, and man, the pictures, I'm telling you, there were like thousands and thousands and thousands of people there standing in line, but there were so many cool people there. The freaks and the weird people were there too, which are interesting. But man, I made some good friends there, and some musician friends there and singers that are. Some of them are down here in Nashville now, and we still keep up and everything. And I got some good feedback from them, and so I'll probably go back next year.
What did you learn from that experience? Because I'm sure it was a learning experience for you.
You cannot be shy at all. You have no room to be shy whatsoever. You pretty much get 20 seconds to sing, and that's it.
And you got to put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get your voice across, your talent. You got to get your personality across in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, go for the throat every time you perform. You have to.
You really do. And it was so cool, though. I mean, there were so many cool people there. It was just, even though I won't be on the show unless I'm like out in the crowd, you'll probably see me screaming, holding up my big sign and jumping up and down, acting like an idiot. But it was so much fun. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Good.
And I probably will next year. So.
Rachel Raines is our special guest in the studio today, and so glad to have her here. How about MySpace page, website? People can check you out online, just like
Freeman. I also have a Facebook page. You can check it out under Rachel Raines, and you can be my fan on there. I'm trying to add fans.
Spell Raines for them.
Raines.
Okay.
Got a
the
little
E in it.
different, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Well, we got time for one more song. I want to play "Way to the Top."
Okay.
So tell us about that. Set it up, and we'll.
You know, that's an interesting story. I actually wrote this after my first audition at the Bluebird because that's an eye-opening experience. It's very humbling. You know, you walk in there with these people that have years and years and years of all this writing experience, and you go to see what they think about you, and you're summed up all in one song.
Yeah.
And it was cool, you know. I mean, they were supportive in one way, and then, you know, they're critiquing in another way, but they're doing it in a way to try to help you improve. Yeah. So I wrote this after that. It's kind of about a girl that, you know, was fumbling around on a guitar like I do and ends up going to Nashville to try to make it. And then, of course, in the end, she does make it, which is what I'm really hoping for. So this is kind of like hopefully an ongoing story.
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, exactly.
But keep one thing in mind about their critique. You know, even if they do lay you open with a fillet knife, that's their opinion.
Yeah.
Well, that's
doesn't
true.
really mean much. You know,
Good.
Toby Keith was passed on everybody in Nashville
Yeah.
until finally the right combination, the right things happened, and bang,
Yeah.
superstar. And a great songwriter.
Sure
He's
is.
terrific.
Yeah. That's true.
All right, let's give it a listen.
Okay.
Way to the Top.
On an old porch swing in South Alabama, she strums a guitar and sings. Then her mama smiles while her daddy listens as she fumbles across all the strings. 8 years old with her mama's eyes and a pocket full of dreams. You can't tell her there's something she can't do, 'cause she believes she can do anything. So she finds those chords and plays a rhythm that she hears in her head late at night, and she sings them proud to anyone who listens, that she paves her way to the spotlight. She won't give in, she won't give in, she won't give up, she won't give up. She finds her way to the top. She's 21 now, headed for Music City, trying to make her way through the crowd. Trying hard to keep her head held high after some big shots turned her down. She ain't giving in, she ain't going home. She's gonna make her family proud. So she finds those chords and plays a rhythm that she hears in her head late at night, and she sings them proud to anyone who listens as she paves her way to the spotlight. She won't give in, she won't give in, she won't give up, she won't give till she finds her way to the top. A few years later, and she's taking the stage as the crowd is screaming her name. Her mama and dad are right there in the front row, wanna hear their baby play. So she plays those chords and plays those rhythms that she heard in her head so many nights, and she sings them proud while everyone listens. Yes, she